New Zealand. Welcome to Porchlight Letters podcast number 2297. What's today's title? I just totally lost today's title. Not the one, but still moving forward. That's what we're talking about today. So I got a beautiful wake up at 3 a.m. this morning. It wasn't the time for me to get up. I still had an hour to sleep, but I got woken up with the pounding of rain on the roof. I have not been woken up by rain on the roof since we lived in the RV. So it's been at least a couple of years, 2.5 years, because we're in the RV in the house for 2.5 years. So it's been a long time since I've been woken up by rain on the pounding on the roof. It was awesome. No, I did not get up and go out and dance in the rain. I was snuggled up in bed, nice and snuggly, and just didn't want to get out. But managed to kind of go back to sleep a little bit, just to like doze on and off until it was time to get up, because I had to be up at just after 4, so I could be online by 4:45 to do the Q&A at 9 a.m. Mountain, which is 5 a.m. in the morning here. Yeah, that's right. Subtract 4. Yeah, that's right. So got that done. Then went and had breakfast with my mum and dad. Oh no, hang on. Then I hopped onto Teresa's AI open office, which she does every Friday morning, which is really cool because you can ask her questions about AI, and she will answer them, and she will teach you new tools. And it's just a really cool hour session that she does. So if you want more information about it, just private message me, and I'm happy to get you signed up for that. Then after that, went and had breakfast with mum and dad, and then went and had a 30-minute snoozle. Yeah, I had to go back to bed at that point. I was done. I was tired. So had a 30-minute snoozle, and then got up and and had a shower and got ready for work. It was online on time. Work started off really slow, but then got busier as the day got on. And at one point, there was like coming at me like crazy, and I was sort of like, to be back, to be busy again, yay! So I got that done, and then afterwards, I was looking at any rental places that had just come on the market. I've got one that's just down here around the corner, which is not coming on the market till the 1st of December. So I've sent away to have a look at the place, and they still haven't contacted me about doing a viewing or anything, which I really hope they do, because I'd really like to go and check out the space, because I think it would be good. But it's got a garage downstairs, and the living area is all upstairs. So the front door and the garage are downstairs. Everything's upstairs, including the yard. So yes, it'd be interesting to go and see that place and see the space and that sort of stuff, because I could make that work. Yeah, even though I really want a single story, but double story with the living area all upstairs, and you're not going up and downstairs in the living area. You're only going up and downstairs to go to the garage or to go and answer the door. That's it. Put one of those ring cam things on the door there, and I wouldn't even need to go downstairs unless it was somebody I was expecting. So so then there was another place that came on the market, which was on a street that we had driven along yesterday, and it was only one bathroom though. And so we went for a walk to have a look at it. So I put my new walking shoes on, and off we tootled off down the street to go and check out this place, and decided, no, I was not going to mow the back. I was not going to mow a hill in the backyard. I want flat. And so we walked back, and we got back 10 minutes ago. So here we are. So yeah, it's just been a quiet day, a busy day. I still got my new shoes on. What are they? Monzos, I think they are. I think they're Monzos. But they've got pink and purple on them. I want to see. Let's see. I don't think I can get my leg up high enough for her on the tape. Probably could if this chair was back a bit further, but let's see if I can get them off enough to be able to. Yes, we can. I want to see what they are. Mizuno running. That's what they are, Mizuno running. But see, they got pink and purple on them. Yay! So right in my car, and this was the last pair the guy bought out, because he was trying to get something to fit the width with my foot and the narrowness of my heel. And this ended up, and this one came out, and I looked and went, oh, they're really pretty. And I put them on, and they fitted good. They felt good. And then when I put them on today and got up on the carpet, because the carpet's got the extra padding and stuff, I was like, wow, I feel like I'm on a, just doing that little sway thing again, because it's so cushy. But once we got out walking, it was very hard, because I've never had shoes with with this type of a heel on them, but this type of sole on them before, so thick and cushy. And so I kind of felt like I was plodding along at one point. And we were walking across the road, and this car started coming around the corner towards us, and they weren't slowing down. So I kind of trotted in this, and I just felt like I was standing in place on sand and just trying to run on sand, which I can't do anyway. As I got more in the walking, I got used to them. And so yeah, my feet are a little sore from walking in them, but then it's breaking them in as well. So we were on different types of surfaces too. We walked on the pavement, we walked across the road, we walked on grass area, we walked on a little bit of gravel, all sorts of terrain. We walked up because the house that we were looking at had a hill next to it, and so which was empty land. And so we walked up the hill a little bit so you could look back down on the house. And of course, my mum goes up and looks over the fence. I don't. I'm just sort of like, I don't want to get caught being nosy in somebody's neighborhood. I don't mind sitting at the window and watching the people walk by and all that sort of stuff. But going up to somebody's fence and looking over it, no. I just sort of like stood back, let her do that and tell me what was there. So that's what we're doing. And now I am officially on my weekend, even though it is Saturday here. From work-wise, it's Friday. So now I get to start my weekend. And I got notification today that my phone is going to be arriving early. They said between the 21st and the 25th. And I got the tracking number, and it's arriving on the 19th, which for us here is Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. So my phone will be here Wednesday. I'm like, hey. And then I'm like, oh, bum. Because my phone case and the MagSafe charger that I got for it too, which I got off Amazon, is not going to be here till Friday. I thought, okay, we can work with this. We can work with this. I get the phone early. I get a lot of time to practice with it and get it all set up before we go visit my brother. So I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, I'm out of here. Go out, have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we'll catch you guys back here tomorrow.